De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Now, report reaching us right now is that Ooni of Ife has done another one. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Kábíyèsí, Kábíyèsí. Hey, our very own Ooni of Ife. Oh, Jaja the second, Arole Oduduwa. Hey, in my own very opinion, oh, there's opinion, the most brilliant black king ever. Okay, report reaching us right now. Allegedly, oh, no be me talkamo. Now here, oh, is that the great Ooni of Ife, with the help of one of his wives, Auntie Blow Blow, you know, initiated a project called the Queen Riders. Now, Auntie Blow Blow initiated this project that is called the Queen Riders Project. And the project is basically to build capacity for the women of Ile Ife. We know what is going on in the country right now in Nigeria. They say employment problem is getting higher by the day. A lot of young people are out of their jobs. And right now, with the economic situation of the country, Nigeria, there have been a lot of retrenchment in organizations, institutions, and a lot of parents are, of course, without jobs. So right now, Ooni of Ife thought of what to do to help the women of Ile Ife. And I've told you time and time that this will not be one of those projects that Ooni is always thinking of how to better the life of, the young people, better the life of the women, mother of and children and all of that. Now they now decided that they were going to initiate a project. Now, it was Auntie Bloblo who initiated this project, and the project was the Queen's Riders Project. Now, they had to work with organizations to ensure that they get as many Kekenapeps as possible for women who are interested in transportation business to, go into. And now this Kekenapep project, Ooni of Ife contributed immensely financially to ensure that this project comes to life with the affiliation of other entities. They said there's this Indian organization and there's a Lebanese company that was or happens to be part of this project. You know that with the Ooni of Ife, he attracts a lot of good tidings because he is indeed the first son of the god. So the project basically is set to be a project that, was initiated to, improve the social economic condition of the Ile Ife women and like over 100 beneficiaries. Now, a lot of us who are we have a lot of people who undervalue situations might think that is it just Kekenapep? But come closer. De la right, let me tell you. Do you know what a Kekenapep is now? How much a Kekenapep cost price is right now? I don't know. I may not be getting it right, but they said it's over 2 million. Over 2 million. Some people are even saying 3 million. Okay. And so for a king to have invested on over 100 Kekenapeps, that is a lot of money. We do know that. I also said he attracts a lot of good tidings. There were companies who were ready to work with him. But at the end of the day, they said that his wife, Auntie Blow Blow, initiated, evaluated and implemented that project. Like, right now, they said they have lots of women who are doing the Kekenapep business in Ile Ife and environs and making money to be able to send their children to school and put food and bring value to their table, family table. And that is enough, more than enough for a king. You see, most times when I come here, I hail Ooni of Ife. Kábíyèsí, Kábíyèsí. A lot of people will say, they are right with Ooni of Ife. I am a die-hard fan to the Ooni of Ife. As long as I am consigned. You see, Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi, they can do no wrong. Drag me as long as you want. It's your problem. Sometimes when I come and I say things like this, some people will say, I know Ooni of Ife, this, Ooni. You know Ooni of Ife, that's what you know about him. I am telling you what I know about him. He is indeed a good king, a very great king. Now, it's important to also understand that Yoruba people love Ooni of Ife. When you go on the streets of social media and see the kind of things that people say about Ooni of Ife, you might just think that this king is not loved. They love Ooni of Ife. Where I am right now, when you talk about Ooni of Ife, some people will say, hey, that king. They say, hey, he got married to plenty wives, but he is a good man. At the end of the day, that is what you hear. Why? Because he cares about his people. A good leader is that leader who will sit back and say, what is it that my people want? What can I do to contribute to the well-being of my people? I have seen a lot of podcasts, some people, some Yoruba people in London and all of that, where they talk about the situation of, the infrastructure around the house of Oni of Ife. Now, I may be bold enough to tell you that when situations where people say um, he's living in a gigantic building, if you look at the infrastructure around there, the road potholes and all of that, he is not federal government. He can bring them to come and do the road, but he has been doing it. And the truth is that when they do the road, they think it will go bad and they have to do it over and over again. But to talk about caring for his people, even those people who have come to my my comment section, some people from Osun State, some from Ekiti State, some, they tell me those ones in the diaspora, as in diasporans, they say Ooni of Ife is a good king. Yeah. And so I do know that we overflood the issue of wives. Ooni of Ife wife did this, Ooni of Ife wife did that. If we would begin to say, sorry about this. So I'm just taking excuse from my daily right in case I don't get to edit this part, okay? You guys warned me about these calls, and if you notice, for a while now, I've not been doing it, but I had to, keep a phone very close by so I can take a call, a very important call, and I'm sorry about this. Okay, so now I feel like if we will talk more about the positive part of the Ooni of Ife, it would be great. And so this is one of it, and I'm bringing it to you so you guys know how much great this guy is bringing into the lives of people. It doesn't matter how small it might be, but that one person that's ready to bring some value to your table is what I'm talking about. Now, Kekenapep is very expensive, and now these people can earn, their, what do you call it? Their very clean living without, and thinking of hashing plans to go and undo other people to earn a living. The King's project was very successful. They launched it not too long ago, and the women were very, very happy, very appreciative towards Ooni of Ife and Olori Ronke, who spearheaded it, and it's been really great. Some of these women are actually doing a lot of great things, like in initiating project, and like I said the other time, I want to believe that if the women will focus more on initiating project, using the power or the strength of being the wife to or wives to the Ooni of Ife to bring project to them to the Ile-Ife community, it will do a whole lot of good. It will bring so much value. I've told you time and time again that, proximity is power. Imagine Dell being close to the president of any country. Hey, I will use it, eh? He's not this much. I will draw project from right from left, everywhere. Hey, everybody in my community. Hey, I will make sure that they have the very best. I will do this, I will do that. So, hey, I would have used that position to do a lot. And, this is what a lot of people expect that the wives will rather do with this position rather than all the boss, what everything we have been hearing. That is, if everything that we are hearing is to be the truth, okay? Uh-huh. So that is what is going on. So they say the women celebrated the dance. They are happy. They are happy with their king, the Ooni of Ife, and appreciated the wives as well. We had the other time that he made money available for the Wings Foundation to be able to build capacity of the young people as well. We are all aware that the Wing Foundation belongs to Olori Naomi. We have Hope Alive initiative that partly belongs to Olori Timitope, and he is sponsoring, using all of these entities to try and build the capacity of young people, both in Ile Ife and outside Ile Ife. So Ooni of Ife is really a great king, and I see why a lot of people love him. You saw what happened right now in the palace with Olori Toby's baby. If you see the celebration that has been going on in the palace, I see a lot of celebration. Children, boys, young girls, women, men, just coming to felicitate with the king. Now, not just because he is a king, but because he is a king with a great mind, a king that loves people, a king that is ready to sacrifice for people. And Ooni of Ife is really a great king. Yes, so that is what I heard, okay? I know that a lot of you come and tell me, hey, he's this, he's this. I said that before. But of course, what you know, my thing is that I try as much as I can not to judge people based on other people's opinion. You want to build your own, what do you call? You want to meet with people, judge people based on your own personal encounter with them or what you hear. We do know that there are a lot of, tales about the Ooni of Ife that may not necessarily be palatable. But what do we hear about him? It's just women. And that is something that we all know about in the world of today. But if you want to keep women aside, Ooni of Ife is a great king. Kudos to that man. Arole Oduduwa. Kudos to you. Long live the king and long live Queen Naomi.